All right, this is part 2 on how I glue my racket. So, or my friend's racket, my student's racket, anyone's racket. So today we're gonna have Rosander C53, Rosander C48 for the back end. So yeah, basically there's a lot of glue method you can use, right? And or boost. So the ethics of boosting, I'm not gonna talk about this. It's do whatever you want, but you know, everybody pros do it. You have the right to do it. Why not? Okay. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Chinese national team method. Now, each player, of course, have their own personal methods, but usually, for tensors or hybrid with or anything with cake sponge, this is a cake sponge. They put 3 layers of glue and then only one layer booster, one thin to medium layer booster, and that's it. Do not put more than that, or you kind of destroy the sponge, and it will destroy the support of the tensors. And I really don't recommend doing this when the rubber is soft already. So let's say if you have a Tenor G05, you shouldn't do it, right? If you have a Dignix, maybe you can do 1 layer. You have a DO9, you can definitely do 1 layer. But yeah, I would say MXP, anything softer than MXP, don't do it. Anything harder than MXP, you can do like 1 layer, right? So the glue I use is the Revolution 3 normal. The reason why I use normal is because it's thin and it's easy to spread, because I'm not that good at spreading like the glue, and yeah, and it gives me a long time to spread it evenly. So you really want to spread it evenly. I'm using the Revolution 3 sponge. Yeah, so all the modern water glue are when you take it off, it's like a rubber band effect. So yeah, having glue resonders, right? You want to you want to have it generously, like this much, because the sponge is soaking a lot of glue anyways, right? You want to, it's okay to have more than less, because if you have less, it might clump up. So if you put more, you have more time to spread it evenly. And like I said, this is Revolution 3 normal. So I have very long time to spread it evenly, right? So actually, I think I put a little bit too much, but I think we'll be fine, right? You just keep on brushing it until it's even, right? So you can see that it's even. So all the people in CNT, they hold their rubber like this, right? They don't put it on the table. That's very, because it's very pro-like. That's what Yihan said. He's a former CNT, and I am literally just copying what he is doing on Bilibili. Okay, if you have a problem, talk to him. He is actually former CNT. So, anyways, so that side is so you just spread it evenly. Make sure it doesn't clump, or there's a little bit of a clump there. Won't matter much. That side will be cut it. Little bit is okay. Anyways, so yeah, this is spread very evenly. You can see here, coverage is nice. So I'll put this aside, and now for the next one, you don't have to put as much, because now your sponge is soaked already. Now your sponge is already soaked with glue on it. It won't soak too much more. So now you just put a little bit less, but still a little, very generous amount, because the first layer, the sponge itself on the rubber, this top sheet, this resonder or whatever the rubber you're using, it's also gonna soak a bit more gluing, right? When you do the second layer and so on, then you can use a little bit less, because it no longer soaks into the sponge, because it's just glue layer on glue layer, right? Now you want to just spread evenly. Do it kind of fast, right? Because I'm using normal, I have a lot of time, but if you don't do it too fast, it might clump up. So make sure it's not clumping up and you're spreading this as evenly as possible. Perfect. So you can see, spread evenly. So now we wait. Make sure you wait. Some pro players waits overnight, right? I always wait 30 plus minutes between each layer. So I'm gonna put this aside and wait at least 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes at least. You can wait for days and that's fine, but at least wait 30 minutes and to make sure to do the next layer, right? So now for this, you can either wash this and to make sometimes I just cut this off because I want to ensure the next application there's zero clump. Sometimes I wash it and cut off a little bit, but this I'm gonna not wash it because you guys can't see me washing this, but I just cut it like where the glue were, and one cut, bam, look how straight that is. So this will go straight to the trash. So next time when I apply, this is brand new, and then we're gonna do the same technique again. All right, so it has been around 30-40 minutes. Took a shower. So now you can keep on apply the second layer. So I actually washed this with warm to hot water to make sure there's no residual glue in here, so it doesn't clump up or block the flow of the glue. So yeah, this much is fine, and yeah, you just do what I did last time. Like how you apply the first layer, you quickly go over this. Put a little bit too little, I think, this time. You can always add a little bit more. Yeah, there we go, that's enough. All right, good. So make sure you do this kind of fast before it clumps up, obviously. Make sure to do it evenly. All right. So I'm gonna go over it very evenly here. Make sure every part is covered. It doesn't have to be, but you know, sometimes I have a little bit of OCD. So awesome. All right. So this is the second layer for the Resanter C48. Put that aside, and this is the Resanter C53. So I'm gonna put a little bit more than that because I remember the first layer this was a little bit less than the last one. So I just want this to have a even layering, right? So make sure it's even. Do it slightly fast. If you're not confident, always buy the glue with the thinnest viscosity, so you have plenty of time to spread it evenly and it won't clump up very easily. A lot of people, when they put too little or it's too dry, it clumps up. Or if you have glue for so long and you don't use it, if the seal is not right, it clumps up. All right, second layer done. So I'll wait for another 30 to 40 minutes and then put on the third layer, and then wait another 30 to 40 minutes, and then we'll boost. All right, I missed that little corner there. That doesn't matter though, because it's not gonna be used, but oh well. Yeah, perfectly spread even. All right, see you guys in 30 to 40 minutes. All right, so it's been another 30 minutes. Same procedure. I watched this cap right here and also this and squeeze the water out. And so now we're applying, let me turn the lights on more, and now we're applying the final layer, Resanter C47. I don't remember the number anymore, whatever. So yeah, this amount of glue, and spread it evenly like the first two layers. And yeah, final layer before one thin to medium layer of booster. And we'll apply it onto the blade, cut it, and that is a blade fully assembled. So make sure, having a light source over there, the bright light source really helps with this. So you can check that you're spreading the glue very evenly. But you want it to be as evenly as possible. Once again, do it fairly fast so it doesn't clump up. All right, Looks good. Now the recenter 53. This much, a little bit more than last one, but oh well, doesn't matter too much. If it's spread evenly, it won't matter too much. All right, spread it evenly. I've been doing this for hundreds of times, so I'll just palm it with my hand instead of putting it on the table. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes. So before using the booster, this is HIFU Black, by the way. You can use whatever booster you want. This is just my favorite. It's super powerful. And I tried Tempo Long and Tempo Platinum Falco, and just not it compared to this. So before you boost, you want to take the top sheet off, the sticky part top sheet off, because when you boost, the sponge will expand, right? It will become curly like this or this, doesn't matter. You want the top sheet to stretch along with the sponge. So you don't want this to hold the top sheet hostage, and then it will become super dome like this. This won't matter too much. It will be not too much dome here because it's just one layer. But if you're having a Hurricane 3, please take this off, like the top sheet, right? So I'm gonna take this off as well. Great. Right. So put this here. Right, so I have black, as you can see. You can swirl it around a little bit, open it, and you want to get the mount right. You know, this will take a couple tries if you're not experienced, but first couple times you can try to get the mount right, right? So you hold it like this. Come on, there we go. Right? Oh, it's not in it. Right, so about this much, you dip it and just go back and forth like this. You want to just like spreading the glue as evenly as possible. Right, so this is ESN, so you want a very thin layer. Like I said, cake sponge, one layer. If it's like soft rubbers like Tenergy 05, anything softer, let's say, than MXP or around like 47 degrees ESN scale, don't even bother, right? It's already fast enough, I guarantee. You can boost speed by adding more glue layers. Some pros use this upward of like 4 to 5 layers of glue. Right, so you want a medium coat here. Dab a little bit more. Right, just to make sure everything is covered evenly. Go back and forth decently fast, just like you're gluing, right? Right. So this thing soaks in fast. Dang, I didn't know Rosander soaks in the boost this fast. Anyways, make sure you spread it evenly, and that's it, right? Now you wait for, let's say, 12 hours overnight, right? So this is done. C53. Dang, this sheet is slightly tacky as well. Everyone's going hybrid. Interesting. But do it fast. Yeah, you can use the light source. Like I said, light source is your friend to double check that you're spreading it evenly and you're covering every single part of the sponge. All right, great. 1 layer and you're done. Right, I'm almost out, but I have 2 more of this. So put this back and you wait overnight, and then the rubber is ready, kind of ready for the assembly. You know, we'll put 1 more layer on top of it for better adhesion, but yeah, so overnight, 12 hours.